when you start seeing crazy stuff like this in the news, where somebody's attracted to a horse, or somebody's married themselves, or somebody married an inanimate object, or people dealing with marrying teenage girls or underage girls, things of that nature, those things have a root in demonic oppression. No, lady, you're not sexually attracted to a fence. If you tried to have sex with a fence, the fence would kill you. What's up, everybody? So today we are talking about this video and this article that I seen that's talking about a woman who married the Eiffel Tower, right? There's this woman named Erica Labrie, and there was a documentary that came out years ago that recently, like, I guess hit TikTok and hit YouTube, etc. And she was married to and married the Eiffel Tower. Now, not only did she marry the Eiffel Tower, right? She was married to the Eiffel Tower for 15 years, right? And then fell out of love with the Eiffel Tower, got bored with the Eiffel Tower, and then started being attracted to a fence. And then there's a picture, as you can see by the thumbnail, she starts being attracted to a fence and loves the shape of the fence and is hugging on the fence and loving on the fence, etc., right? And she calls herself a objectum sexual, which is a person romantically and sexually attracted to inanimate objects, right? So she married an inanimate object 15 years ago at the Eiffel Tower, and she's attracted to inanimate objects, and she married the Eiffel Tower for 15 years. I believe some report says she got divorced, but I don't really know. Might have gotten divorced at the Eiffel Tower because she started getting attracted to a red picket fence, right? And there was a documentary made about her, being attracted to this inanimate objects, right? And you're probably wondering, yo, Drew, why are we talking about this? Don't you talk about entertainment and faith and culture? But this somehow intersects, right? Because this is not the first time we have seen somebody be physically attracted to themselves. We've seen a woman marry herself before, right? We've seen men and women marry animals, right? And have sex with animals and marry animals, right? And then now we are seeing and hearing reports about, okay, this woman is in love with a fence, a red picket fence, right? She's in love with a inanimate object and is sexually attracted to an inanimate object that cannot sexually please her and was not made to sexually please her, right? The reason why I'm talking about it is because this is low-key, high-key demonic oppression, right? And I've had this thought. I don't know if you've had this thought as well when you see stupid stuff like this in the news or online, and you see people talking about it, or you see people have it, and people just going about their business like, oh yeah, that lady's crazy, or oh what, and they just make fun of it and laugh, and we just laugh at it, and it's like, nah, yo, like, she's legitimately attracted to a fence. Like, do we not see the problem in that, right? Do we not see demonic oppression in that, right? For those of you who may not know what demonic oppression is, right? Drew Mouzon definition of demonic oppression, right? I didn't have time to look up a dictionary definition of oppression, right? But to be demonically oppressed is to be heavily influenced and swayed by a demonic presence's opinion, right? Or swayed by a demonic presence, right? Demonic oppression looks like, okay, you're made to be attracted to a man or a woman. Men are made to be attracted to women. Women are made to be attracted to men, right? Men are meant to marry women, and women are meant to marry men. And then you see somebody come along and say, I'm an objectum sexual, right? An objectum sexual, and say that I'm not attracted to a man or a woman. I'm attracted to inanimate objects, right? When you start seeing crazy stuff like this in the news, where somebody's attracted to a horse, or somebody's married themselves, or somebody married an inanimate object, or people dealing with marrying teenage girls or underage girls, things of that nature, those things have a root in demonic oppression. Those things have a root in demonic oppression. You cannot tell me otherwise, right? And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because we have to stop normalizing things like this. Things like this don't happen often, but we have to stop normalizing this and just like, oh, a woman marries a fence and just going about it. No, this woman's being demonically oppressed by a demonic entity to make her believe that she's meant to be with a fence, right? And that she's romantically and sexually attracted to a fence. No, lady, you're not sexually attracted to a fence. If you tried to have sex with a fence, the fence would kill you, right? You feel me? You try to have sex with the fence would kill you, bro. Like, come on, like it's we got to get real here, ladies and gentlemen, right? So be aware when you see stuff like this happening on your TV screens, like, oh no, this ain't normal, right? This isn't normal. This isn't a part of some new world that we're living in. No, it's a demonically oppressed world, right? The Bible talks about in Ephesians 2 how we're all walking, how before we were in Christ we were walking dead in our trespasses, right? And the Bible characterizes people that are not saved as children of the devil, right? They're being lied to and swayed by the evil one. They're being lied to and swayed by demonic entities that want to wreak havoc on their lives and want to ruin God's purpose for life, right? Another reason why you could look at this as a demonic oppression is because if God's intent for marriage was between a man and a woman, and God made men to be attracted to women and women meant to be attracted to men, when you see something coming and disrupting that organization, or you see something coming that's disrupting how God intended for it to be, then you know that there's a demonic root to it. Will this ever end? Right? I don't think it won't. I don't think it'll end soon, and I honestly believe that it'll get worse before it gets better. Right? I honestly think that we'll see more individuals being attracted to more inanimate objects and more demonic type of crap continuing to go on, because we're in the world where the devil is the prince of the power of the air, and the devil is influencing the hearts and minds of people that are unsaved and people that are saved. And we're seeing stuff like this, right? So let me know in the comments how you feel about this. Do you believe that this is demonic oppression, right? Do you believe that there's a problem with this? Do you believe that there's a such thing as an objectum sexual? Because I don't. I don't believe that there's such thing as an objectum sexual. I'm not with none of that, right? What kind of nonsense is that, man? Like, y'all pulling this out of thin air, bro. So let me know how you guys feel in the comment section. Is she right? Is she wrong? Do you not even care? Let me know in the comment section. Holla at you soon.